I'm seeing the eye roll. We got the patented Swagoo eye roll. What do you think, Marcus?
I just was with Matt in Cleveland. We had a great truck ride. We talked about it. I told him he was balling out. Then he come give my Cowboys a D. Listen, I don't agree. Obviously, I don't agree at all, right? But here's the thing. To that point, like I look at this draft and I look from a depth standpoint, and you think about the Cowboys and what they did this offseason, bringing in Dan Quinn. Parsons and Kelvin Joseph are going to be two guys that can really major in this 4-3 defense in this scheme. Hopefully the pass rush is better. And then I like Bohanna. Like, that's the one for me that I thought was a significant need, a big physical plugger in the interior of this defensive line coming out of Kentucky. Micah Parsons is the best defensive player in the draft. We talked about that for almost a month and a half, and linebacker became a pressing need. Obviously, they would have loved to have one of these corners, but I don't just throw Kelvin Joseph out there. I think Kelvin Joseph can play. I watched him. He transferred from LSU, went to Kentucky, had some success. Obviously, he has some places to grow, but I think these first two picks will do a lot for this defense going into this 4-3 with Dan Quinn. I don't give them a D. I thought they did well. I gave them a B+.
How about you, Mr. Pollack?
Well, I think Jabril Cox is one of the best cover linebackers in this draft. I think that's another good pick, probably a great pick in the fourth round, no doubt. Here's the thing. Everybody knew Dallas wanted a corner. Like, we all mocked Dallas having a corner, and the two teams in front of them took corners. And I think it's a great thing that it happened because I think Micah Parsons is the best defensive player in this draft, and he will prove that. So I think the draft is better than it looks. Did they reach for some players? Yeah. They obviously had some guys they wanted. Loudermilk in the fifth round, I don't really understand that too much either. Anyways, when you look at the Cowboys, when I think about Freiermuth in the second round, I think that's a little bit of a reach. I look at this offense, I feel like they could have done more at that spot to help them out defensively. They reached with Wright at corner probably. But again, Micah Parsons will be the best defensive player in this draft, and it so happened that people forced them to take Micah Parsons. They're going to be glad they did.
Yeah.
So, Marcus, having now lived through this draft weekend, going back to the conversation that you and I have been having for quite some time now, who do you think emerges as the team to beat in the NFC East after draft weekend comes and goes? Marcus Spears.
The Dallas Cowboys. What, you thought I was going to change it, G, because we after the draft? Like, No, it's the Dallas Cowboys. Listen, it's the best quarterback in the division. I don't plan on the offensive line being decimated, and as much as I love what the Washington football team defense is, I'm a defensive guy. They building it right. They got Samuel, brought him over from Carolina. Like, they are going to be really good. They drafted well as well, but I still believe the Dallas Cowboys will emerge because of Dak Prescott, because of this offense. And I'm telling y'all this right now. I'm making a prediction. The old 1400 Zeke Elliott will return this year for the Dallas Cowboys.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.